What is up, guys? Been a hot minute between videos. I usually do car stuff on this channel, but I haven't done any car stuff, so I'm doing print shop stuff. I do have a bunch of followers from when I did actually make like a video about my digital printer, and so today I'm doing more digital printer stuff because it went off and people message me literally weekly about it still, so that's what we're doing here. Shop's pretty messy at the moment because we've got a bit on, but we're getting through it. I haven't had my embroidery machine for like 2 months and I just got it back, so pumping out some hats. I was thinking about I should actually do a video on the embroidery machine and, like, you know, if having a single head embroidery machine is a good addition to like a small print shop. I'm like a one-person operator shop, so I kind of could speak from experience because I've had it for about 3 years now, and yeah, word straight from the horse's mouth per se. Anyway, so today we're digital printing. And what we're doing is something a little bit different to usual. I know a lot of people have lots of trouble with printing hoodies with the direct-to-garment printers. It's an absolute bloody nightmare if you're using blends. Even like 100% cotton hoodies are a little bit difficult due to, you know, how thick the cotton is. And yeah, it's just pretty much thicker is harder, and harder is annoying, and you're going to lose money if you don't know what you're doing. So anyway, we're printing hoodies today. They are a 80% cotton, 20% polyester hoodie. They're manufactured by AS Colour. They're a super nice premium hoodie, but they still do have their challenges with direct-to-garment printing. I feel like I've got my process down pretty well, so I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride, show you what I do with all of them, and then, you know, if anyone has better tips, then let me know in the comments. If you have worse tips, leave them out of the comments. But anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll try and do a little bit more print shop stuff. It's really hard. The market's super saturated online with like what people have video wise with print shops, and there's only so many ways you can print things and so many different types of prints you can do. But anyway, we're going to go from there. This is my Brother GTX direct garment printer. I just shook the inks, doing some test prints. I like to do my test prints on transparent film, and pretty much what I worked out is you can print your colour, then just print your white over the top. You can still see everything, doesn't really matter. We are up to 21,000 prints. I doubt this is focusing, but 21,000 prints. I think when I did my last video on the first video on it, I think I'd had it like 6 months or something, and I'd done like a few thousand prints. So anyway, no, I do a lot of direct garment printing, and yeah, I think it works out like 1,000, 1,200 prints per month with the direct garment printer. So pretty steady on that deal. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna do. Okay, we're not gonna do a test print. It just gave up on the white, but it should be fine. See how we go. So this is the design we're doing, 3.98 cc's, that is all incorrect, but whatever. Anyway, so this is the design here. I'm not going to show you the finished result yet. We're going to start from the beginning of how to print with hoodies, direct to garment, now. Alright, so these are the hoodies we're using, as I said before, AS Colour stencil hood. I actually just read these, and they are 20% recycled polyester and 80% cotton, made in China, which is different for all their stuff because a lot of their t-shirts are actually made in Bangladesh. So a little bit interesting that their hoodies are made in China and they now use recycled polyester and not fresh or virgin polyester, I believe is what they call it. Anyway, yeah, so nice thick hoodie. I think they're about a 350 GSM. So yeah, just like your standard run-of-the-mill, nice to wear, sort of premium hoodie, I'd say. We do print the basic hoodies as well, but similar results because they actually changed their blend. They used to be a 60-40, now they're 80-20 as well. I think they just use cheaper cotton and cheaper polyester, I assume. And yeah, anyway, so over here we use the Cube pre-treatment machine. If you've got a Brother GTX, you will probably have a similar setup, or unless you guys forked out for something like a brown, or I don't know what you guys have in your shop. But anyway, so I use a Cube. Currently I'm using the Brother pre-treatment, just mixed as per factory specs, 1 to 2, and you have 1 part pre-treatment, 2 parts water. If you don't know, thinking about buying a GTX, watching this video, wondering if you can do hoodies. Anyway, so that's what I use on my machine. And yeah, so pretty much my setting on here is a 2, and we actually do 2 passes of it. So 1, and then you can see through here, and then a second go, and pre-treated. Usually what you'll see is there's a nice like gleam of kind of liquid on the shirt, or hoodie, and that's how you kind of can tell if you've got enough pre-treatment or not. Sometimes it does look a little bit. I don't know, people that are watching this, I've been having a little bit of issue with the Cube pre-treatment, that it does kind of vary some days on how much pre-treatment it's putting down for each setting, or even between shirts. It's kind of annoying, but what do you do? What do you do? That's machinery for you. Anyway, so yeah, I also use a tunnel dryer. My trick with the hoodies is I do not get them completely dry with the tunnel dryer. So as you can see, I kind of got my belt speed up a little bit. I think the dryer is set on about, not sure off the top of my head, I think surface temp usually gets to about 165, 170 degrees. And then I think the dwell time at the moment for me drying these is about, I'd say 90 seconds. Because I do actually want them kind of still a little bit damp when I pull them out of the tunnel dryer. One of my little tips for printing hoodies. Anyway, so I'm going to chuck this through the tunnel dryer, and then we will be moving on to the heat press, because I've worked out after a lot of testing it is impossible to print hoodies without using a heat press. So yeah, that's where we're going next. Alright, so hoodie out of the tunnel dryer. I'm not sure you can see in the video, but it is still reasonably damp. And then what we're going to do is hit it with the heat press over here. I'm not sure how I'm going to film doing this, but let's see how we go. Sorry, so I used my mouse to actually hold that. Yeah, so what you can see is hoodie on the heat press. I actually do put a little bit of, I think it's just acoustic board. Wait 1 second. So yeah, it is actually just a piece of acoustic board, just to separate between, because these are pocketed hoodies, I try and just put a little barrier between them, and then so they actually press flat without any like weird surfaces or you know, like press marks in them. Most press marks will just come out as soon as they wash, but you know, try and get them looking as nice as they can before the customer receives them. Anyway, so what setting I have on the heat press at the moment is 160 degrees for 15 seconds, 164. So yeah, pretty much press the jumper while they're still damp is the trick that I found. Pressing them dry, I still found that fibers were a little bit like sticking up sort of deal. But yeah. There we are, you can see all the moisture escaping, and looking at that, that looks very dry, very hot, and then from there we will take it over to the printer. There we are, on the printer, ready to go. Before I print that, I will show you guys my, not my new shoes that I'm looking at buying, definitely not that. Show you my print settings for this. So this is the customer's design, and then settings that I'm using. Yes, they sent it to me on a black background. It's fine, you can just knock out the black, all of it works sweet. Hopefully you guys can see that. So pretty much what we've got on the highlight is a 5. Mask 4. I found that the hoodies do need a little bit more of a white underbase to sit on top of the like the heavy cottons and the polyester. You guys can do whatever you like in your shop, test it out a little bit. And I've also got an interval between the white and colour. The white's still a single layer white, but yeah, the white to colour pause on that one. And then I've just set it up for 30 seconds. It doesn't actually do that, but by the time the print's finished, it's 30 seconds anyway, it's fine. And then with this design, I do actually have no brightness, saturation, contrast, because we really do want to get that pale yellow, yellowy orange colour on the first word. So yeah, I guess send that to the printer and then start printing. There we are. That is the print completed. All up, that took about 2 minutes. So if you did it as a single pass, it would be a lot faster. As you can kind of see, like we've still got our really vibrant whites in here. Very hard to see. Stupid camera. There we are. So yeah, we do have really vibrant whites. All these purples are super vibrant. Blues are very nice. As most people are aware, they will lose a little bit of color going through the tunnel dryer. But we do have this yellow, really like it's the right color for what the customer wanted. Purples, anyway, look great. I'll run this through the dryer and then we can have a look at it afterwards. I do tunnel dry all of my stuff. So yeah, it is, I think, surface temp, same as the other one, about 165, 170. And then I do roll them through this one for close to 3 minutes, which is pretty similar to what Brother recommend on their website for their inks. But yeah, so we'll roll this one through and I'll show you the finished result. Alright, so this is the print after going through the tunnel dryer. I don't know why the colours are so off on the camera, let's fix that. There we go. So yeah, yellow's held up really well, purple's held up really well. Everything's still like vibrant whites. Obviously not as good as a screen print white, but digital print's pretty close. You can see where it's been pre-treated and like heat, that's pretty much just heat press marks. But they will disappear in the wash or calm down after a few days of sit-in. So yeah, great result. Actually pretty soft hand, if I'm being honest. So definitely lighter than a screen print, but yeah, you know, not quite as vibrant, but we do have the option to have all these colors in this print for no setup fee for the customer, and a pretty reasonable print cost. Anyway, so there we have digital printed a hoodie. Yeah, let me know if you guys want anything else, any other questions answered with digital prints. Yeah, I pretty much do it most days in my print shop. And yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys probably next week. I think I will actually do a video on the embroidery machine, just because yeah, I'm stoked on having it back and being able to embroider stuff. And yeah, we've done some pretty crispy embroidery today. Like these came out amazing. So obviously, yeah, I have that here and I can show you guys how great they are or how not great they are. Who knows what the video is going to end up like, but talk to you later. That's recording.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey guys, Rihanna here, welcome back to the channel. Just on our way to dinner, and just thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. We're going to Umami Maroochydore. It's on Aerodrome Road, if you guys don't know. They do amazing ramen, and yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, let's get into it.